Whoa. Hello? How you doing?
You're looking through
Yeah, I want to look for the plane.
Yeah, I just think it's kind of sad. Guy just didn't plan his flight. He didn't, check the altitude. He didn't check his rate of climb at the weight where he was. He just mucked it up really bad. But anyway.
Well, this is pretty mysterious. I just met you up here. You're like a mysterious wizard I met out here, I feel like. Didn't expect this encounter. You were subtle and stealthy too.
But anyway, so there is stuff there. They come and leave flowers. There, for a lot of people, there wasn't much to bring home to bury.
I see.
So for them, it's the gravesite. The pilot just did something stupid and he brought everybody else with him.
Are there black bears out here?
Yeah, they're definitely black bears.
Any encounters with a black bear?
Real close, like within a few feet.
Actually?
Yeah, I scared one out from underneath a tree.
A baby or a big boy?
It was probably about 300 pounds. Oh, it scared the shit out of me. Just follow that one, and the trees will open up down below you, and there it is. Kind of sad.
Do you have any last words of wisdom? You seem pretty wise, I feel like.
Enjoy your day. Enjoy today.
Okay.
Who knows about tomorrow? Tyler, good to meet you.
After this old man pointed me in the right direction, I never saw him again.
I found the Rock Karen, the Wichita State University mascot, which means we need to go that way and around, and we will find the plane. I believe I see it in the distance right here. That cannot be missed. Dang, this is brutal. Look at that. Oh, man, Wichita State Memorial right there. Mallory Kimmel, 1949 to 1970. This plane is equally as destroyed as the previous plane, but the tragic difference is 31 people died. A son, brother, husband, father, grandfather, friend, and so much more. Rip, Coleman, Ray, Max. This is not a forgiving angle either. The first responders were construction workers who heard an explosion and rushed to the scene. And this is what they saw. Basically, 29 of your peers die on site. 2 of them are dying in real time. 9 of you survive.
While this was a tragic example of pilot incompetence, not all pilots suck. In fact, I hopped in a plane myself and met up with a survivor on board the infamous Flight 1549, where the pilot miraculously landed the plane in the Hudson River. They even made a movie about it. I met up with the survivor to hear her story 14 years after the plane crash.
Denise, when you hopped on that plane and you heard Captain Sully say, "Brace for impact," was it? What was going through your head?
Well, at that time, we were about 90 seconds into the flight. I was in the front of the plane, so I heard everything going on in the cockpit. And what I heard was terrain, pull up, pull up. I thought I was gonna never make it survivable because I thought it was a 9/11 attack. You could tell there was something wrong. There was this huge clamor, an incredible noise, smoke in the cabin, and the plane was not moving. It was like it was standing still. And I could tell we were over the Hudson River, but I couldn't understand why.
How long until captain and flight attendants indicate there's something wrong at play?
Well, it seemed like a day and a half,
Okay.
but the reality was about 90 seconds.
Did you think you were going to die at that moment?
Absolutely.
So no one at this time knows a Canadian goose went into the engine?
No, nobody knew. He said, "This is your captain, brace for impact." I knew how to brace, and I did, but I kept popping my head up to look, to watch my seatmate, to watch the other passengers, and they were all doing the same thing. We were all basically watching one another's reactions as to how we were going to survive. I knew that I could swim. I just didn't realize how far, how fast, how long I could last. I knew that I couldn't last very long with hypothermia.
And then splash of water hits your window? Are your windows rolled down?
Oh, absolutely. All the shades were open.
So did water cascade above the window?
It was the most incredible touchdown, if you will. It was so hard and smooth at the same time, but it was forceful and it was a vengeance, and all the water came up over the front of the aircraft. And it was like, oh my God, the plane's gonna explode. We're going to flip. Something's going to happen.
What happens next? Did the flight attendants usher you out?
The flight attendants, the normal call, evacuate, go front, because the back was broken. My seatmate looked at me and goes, "We've got to go." And I said, "Why?" "Water is coming in from the back." And I said, "Aren't we dead?" And he goes, "No, we're not dead, and I'm no angel." And he kind of escorted me out. Our slide raft did not deploy properly. It deployed upside down, so we went right into the water.
How ravenous were people to get out of the plane at first?
Jumping over their seats, ravenous.
Got it.
So when I got to the raft, and then people just sliding down one after another, and they come right into you. My hands are clenched. My feet are like ice bricks. I'm completely completely frozen to death. My hair is ice. Well, the helicopters were coming in. My raft was the last raft that was rescued.
And at this time, you have hypothermia, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Ultimately, everyone gets out of this plane alive.
Everyone survived.
How has it affected you?
Your mind is 100% focused on the plane crash. Every minute of every day, of every week, for months. Every time I got into the shower, I had flashbacks. I flew right away. I didn't let that hold me back. I said, I'm going to get back on the horse. But it was very, very stressful. If they had not been our pilots, we would have died.
While Denise was lucky enough to have Sully as her pilot that day, it seems like a lot of these pilots don't know what they're doing. And as we packed up the cameras and prepared to head home, I saw this on Twitter. The Marines had lost a $100 million F-35 and were on Twitter asking for the public to help find it. Within 24 hours, a crash site was identified 80 miles north of Charleston, South Carolina. I hopped on the soonest flight and drove to the nearest town to talk to anyone who may have seen it crash. How could the government lose a plane?
Choppers left and right. The whole story is fishy, and it just doesn't make sense.
I went in disguised as a Southern boy to find out.
Hey, y'all, question for you. You know about the F-35?
Well, I know it went down. It was over towards Florence.
Okay.
That's the most we know so far.
So you seen it on Muddy Creek?
Yeah, it was real low. It was Sunday night.
I haven't seen it. I drove like by there. They had the tents up and used it, but I did hear the boom on.
You heard the boom?
I heard the boom.
How loud was it?
It was loud.
Homeboy was like, man, that's about to go in for emergency landing or something.
It didn't hit the ground and shook the whole house, but there was no explosion, no fire. Like I didn't see.
Okay, y'all know where the missing F-35 went?
Mason?
You know?
It's at Bartell's Crossroads is all I can.
Oh, Bartell's Crossroads?
Well, I didn't go down there, but I know where it's at.
Okay.
To that stop sign, you're at Bartell's Crossroads, and you'll see the law everywhere.
I don't know if the physical plane's there, debris there, or what, but Bartell's Crossroads.
Do you believe the military lost it?
Yeah,
Yeah?
yeah, they got stupid. They got stupid.
Shit. Son of a bitch. Do you think they'll shoot me on sight if I go too far?
Yeah,
Yeah?
yeah.
We're headed to Bartell's Crossroad, 8 minutes away. Son of a bitch. Here it is, right here. Look at this. A Fed.
As I found what appeared to be a fully blocked off road where the locals said the plane was found, I saw this guy chilling in his car who looked like he knew something.
You work for the news?
Yes, sir.
Good to meet you, sir. My name's Tyler.
Tyler?
We're looking for the F-35.
Well, my name's Tyler, too. Well, I believe...
Your name's Tyler?
Yep.
Son of a bitch.
What are y'all? Are you also...
Oh, I'm with O News.
What is that? I never heard about that.
Oh, brother, quit it with the disrespect. Excuse me, y'all. We're looking for the missing F-35. I'm a concerned citizen looking for answers, and I'm hoping you can answer them.
Don't got him. I don't want to cut you short.
Who are you, sir?
I'm with the sheriff office.
Mind if I introduce myself?
That's fine.
My name's Tyler.
Very good.
What's your name, sir?
Dudley.
I don't mean to interrupt your operations or your well-being today, and I'd like to ask why these roads are blocked. Do you have an answer?
I don't.
Son of a bitch.
I can't answer any of your questions.
Are you-
They don't want us to answer anything.
Why are they putting a hush order on you? They put a gag order on you, Dudley?
No. They didn't put a gag on.
Why did you react like that, though?
Oh, you asked me that. Did they put a gag?
You reacted violently to that question as if they put a gag on it.
I'm done.
Where is the damn plane? Look at that. Can that fit a plane? Excuse me, sir. How are you driving through here? You're a Fed? Do you know where the plane went?
I need to talk to these guys.
Do you know where the plane went, sir?
Hey, I'm making a delivery.
Is this cargo? Tyler, what do you think? What are they hiding from us?
I know about as much as these two up here.
Excuse me. That's military right there. Excuse me, sir. Can I speak to you? We may not have been able to get through this route, but we will go around.
So I drove to the other side of the blocked road.
Boy, oh boy, a Mustang waiting for us. How you doing? We're looking for a missing F-35. You know where I can find it? $100 million valuation?
Don't have any clue.
Do you know why you're here?
No, sir.
Really?
No comment.
No comment. Expected response? The question is, what are they hiding out here?
Well, here comes the military, so you can ask them.
Oh, thank God. There we go, we got 3 troopers right there. How y'all doing, gentlemen?
Not bad. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm looking for the missing plane, and I've done nothing illegal.
Looking for a missing plane?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
What is your name?
My name is Sergeant Live with the Provost.
Okay, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. And who do you guys represent?
We represent Marine Corps.
Okay, so you guys lost the plane.
That is classified at this time. I can't answer any questions.
So where'd the plane go?
Well, that's not for me to disclose.
So Drew, what is the intent of the 3-man squad pulling up here? What are you protecting?
We're protecting
The sanctity of this empty field?
Absolutely.
Interesting. Did he feel threatened? Is that why you guys came over here?
At the time, yes. You could.
He felt threatened? I'm a pipsqueak. I'm easy pickings, come on.
I understand that, but I mean, looks can be deceiving, you know? Let me see that. Do that again. Look. That's nothing, man. See him?
Which one? Pipsqueak or Pipsqueak?
Ooh, calling names?
Yes, sir.
What are you calling names?
You're talking smack about these guns.
I'm not talking smack. I was saying you're a big guy.
It was just a joke. You can't take one?
I didn't say I was taking a joke. I'm complimenting you.
All right, jokes aside.
No, let me see those tries. Come on. Let me see those tries. No, tries. Dude, you see that horseshoe?
Thank you, sir. Who's this guy right here?
That's my boss.
Okay. Does he know where the plane went?
Can't say.
Hey, look, what's your name?
My name's Tyler.
All right, Tyler. I'm gonna keep you here. I'm gonna have some guys come talk to you.
For what? What is that? How is that even legal?
Because you're in federal.
What is this, martial law? I'm not in any jurisdiction. The Marines can ask the public for help finding the plane, but if I ask where it is, I get detained? Am I under arrest?
We're just gonna hold you right here for right now.
You're gonna hold me? Physically or spiritually or emotionally?
I'm telling you that we're holding you.
For asking questions?
Hey, man, you're detained.
I'm detained? For asking where a plane went, I'm being detained?
If I can, just have you lift your shirt for me real quick. All right, now turn around for me. Keep turning, keep turning, keep turning, keep turning.
This is a humiliation ritual?
I'm just in time. I thought we brought enough, but we've been in here since like 10 o'clock this morning.
We're just gonna kind of work you down through. I'll go down first.
We just saved 4 people stuck in a cave who probably would have joined countless others that have gone missing suspiciously close to America's largest caves, or would have died a tragic death like Floyd Collins in Mammoth Cave, Kenny Veach in the M Cave, or 2 unlucky college students in Ellison's Cave who died midair beneath a waterfall while rappelling down a 120-foot drop. So I went to Ellison's Cave where they died with my 2 survival guides, Dan and Pete, to investigate how this could have even happened. Okay, we have an in memory and admiration, and right there, we have the cave entrance. Let's take a look. We've made it in the cave. Was their death preventable?
It absolutely was.
Before we got to the waterfall where they died, we'd have to scale across the death climb and wiggle through the tunnel of diseased bats.
Maneuver. Slow. Watch your footholds.
After using this rope to zipline my body across, we had made it to the bat lair.
If we come across a dead bat,
I'm eating
you
that
know
sucker.
what to do.
What the Oh my God!
Did it bite you?
No, just scared the f out of me.
After sidestepping the bat, we had made it to the death drop.
They were able to make the 130-foot rappel down. The second guy ended up getting tangled in the ropes. His buddy, wanting to help his friend, comes back down. In a panic, he also gets tangled up. They're trapped under a waterfall, and unfortunately, help didn't arrive until they already died of hypothermia.
There's a massive free fall right through that crack.
Right.
I'm gonna throw a rock. Oh my God.
One slip, and that could be you going for that ride. They climb up this. It's very slippery. I'm pretty sure we're gonna have to set up a rope system to get up there.
So we did just that, following the footsteps of those who had died before us. This is treacherous right now. Oh my God. All right, we're coming up to these rocks right here. Let's see what these guys saw. Holy sh. Hello? Hello? Imagine being 2 dudes just alone here, stuck in the air.
And their rope ran through these.
And you can hear the waterfall. They got hypothermia.
And you can't even see the bottom right now.
One slip up in this cave and you could easily die. All these 2 kids met a tragic fate while suspended midair. What about inexperienced tourists who have no idea how dangerous caves can be, run out of flashlight, and get trapped for 5 hours straight in the pitch black darkness waiting for anyone to save them? This is exactly what happened 2 years ago when I filmed a video in Pettyjohn's cave. And I found 4 people stuck in a deep crater similar to the Ellison story. Only difference was, these guys were lucky enough to be rescued by our crew.
There's people stuck in here.
We're coming!
I'm just in time.
How convenient.
Oh
man, this is crazy.
I thought we brought enough, but we've been in here since like 10 o'clock this morning.
We're just gonna kind of work you down through. I'll go down first, and then Peter will help you slide.
As an easily accessible cave with a 1-minute walk off the road to enter, surely they aren't the only people who have disappeared here. Without us randomly showing up there to film a YouTube video, who knows what would have happened to them. Here she is. So you see those gloves right there? Who comes here, leaves, and throws their gloves behind? Either someone who's not throwing away their trash or someone who's disappeared and gone. Will we find anyone? I don't know. Let's go check it out, shall we? Ooh, do you feel that? A gust of cold wind emanating from this abyss right here. Holy sh! It is slippery as God damn. Hello?
Where are you hiding? Where are you hiding?
If anyone anyone has gone missing in this hellhole, chances are they were consumed by the pancake. The deepest and tightest part of this cave, only 8 inches tall. Our goal was to make it through there alive and see if we could find anyone.
So it gets tighter and tighter the further we go. And as of now, we haven't seen a single soul. We're gonna take it easy, take it slow, watch our step, rehash. Look, it's already a slip and slide.
This isn't a starter cave, this is a top 100 cave in the world.
This is slippery.
Keep in mind, one slip in the wrong direction can easily send me 10 to 20 feet down, either killing me or breaking a vital limb.
You fall down this, you hit your face, you are so Now the claustrophobia element of this is engaged. This is the psychological challenge. This is where the mind is tested along with the body. Oh, Jesus Christ, kill me. All right, we are right at the spot where we rescued 4 people last time.
Right down there.
There's no way they would have gotten up. If they were not as lucky to have found us at that given moment, what would have happened to them?
Because of where they were with one flashlight, no backup stuff, as soon as that flashlight would have died in a few hours, my guess is they would have panicked. Someone would have either walked off one side or the other. Serious injury or death would have been the only result.
So we're going to rappel down into this descent velocity. This is a scary little abyssal hole. Gonna put your life in the hands of our rope. Oh my God, I did not like that.
Slow down.
This is miserable and scary.
As I rappelled down this cliff, I realized how deep these 4 people were when we found them lost. But luckily for me, I'd done this once before.
Oh, I could have been bad. I'm gonna die.
You made it.
That's the deceiving thing about these caves. It's a very welcoming entrance. You come in, oh, this place looks joyous and fruitful. You eat rappelling down 5 minutes in.
This is a little bit of a maze. This side is around a 25 to 30 foot fall.
Right.
This side is the right way, but don't go too far because there's another 15-foot fall if you continue down that.
This cave is progressively about to get tighter, deeper, and more claustrophobic as we go. I wouldn't be surprised to find a body passed out.
This is what those guys are dealing with. They couldn't figure their way out. They didn't have maps. They weren't prepared.
This is starting to get tight, but not nearly anything as claustrophobic as the pancake. All right, I'm doing the freaky deaky as well.
With the easiest part of this cave behind us, the shark's mouth marked the beginning of the end. One wrong bend of the knee, and it could take days to rescue you down here. Perhaps someone else was stuck down here and waiting to be found.
All right, we're going in. We're going. It's still relatively not tight though. As you can see, I could sit in here, I could go to sleep in here pleasantly. We're slowly but surely approaching the Z-bend. Last time we did this, we were losing our shit. Oh, it's getting tight. I'm honestly, right now, psychologically, I feel like I'm doing pretty good right now. Just to show you, this is how deep it is. God, imagine this thing collapsed if I hit it hard enough. All right, we made it to the freedom. I'm gonna go this way, try to find our old campground. Here it is, our hallowed campground.
And we had made it to the second tightest spot of this cave.
My God.
If we were gonna find anyone, dead or alive, it would be in here or in the pancake.
Guys, maybe we could all hold hands for a minute. You know, last time a lot of us had a real tough time in the Z-bend. It makes it a little weird. We're a team. It's true. That's why we're holding hands right now. It's a special moment.
I'm not holding your hand. The Z-bend is a psychological challenge, and I never thought I'd actually want to come back and do this again, so.
If I have a panic attack, what's the protocol?
Slow down, let's not get too crazy.
All right, we're going into the Z-bend. This is round 2. I never thought I'd be back here. Are we sure we want to do this?
No.
Okay. All right. Once I go in, there's no way I'm getting out.
Just every inch matters. Just keep going.
I just don't know how I'm going to orient once I get closer in there. Okay, we're getting closer to the end. Knee by knee. Are you good?
My leg got stuck.
Okay, Pete's leg is stuck. This is not what we wanted to hear. I'm also stuck.
A little bit more.
Coming through. So it doesn't end yet?
No. The worst is up ahead. So you come in at this angle, and at this point you turn over. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Switch to that side.
That was actually kind of reasonable.
Tyler, you're out! You made it, man!
That was one of the most technical parts of this entire cave system that we had to go through, and now we just have to make it through that last stretch of pancake.
12 inches high. We're about to crawl through. Got one tight crevice until we see the pancake. My cheek's getting caught on the ceiling right now. Mere foreshadowing to the tightness of the pancake. Luckily, Dan hasn't been putting in those workouts lately. He's got those slim arms. All right, so right over there is the pancake. Pan to that.
You can barely see it, it's that thin. Look.
Not only are there areas 8 to 12 inches tall, where you can get in serious trouble is picking the wrong route, and then you have to back out and find the correct route. If you're too stuck, we might have to rig up some type of roping and physically wrap up your feet and pull you out. The more you hyperventilate, the bigger your chest gets, the less you're gonna fit into places.
All right, let's focus. This is genuinely terrible. My dumpy is gonna have a rough time. I'm definitely afraid. Pete, you think I'm gonna die?
No, man, you got this.
This would be a terrible time for an earthquake to hit. Further right?
Yeah, just keep going straight.
Straight?
Yeah, back up. Come a little bit to your left.
Pete, that was a death mission right there.
Yeah, that was actually a close call.
Holy f, that was scary as shit.
Yeah. It looked like it squeezed on your chest.
Are we almost out of here?
Yeah, keep coming.
Okay, this is actually terrible. I don't remember it being this tight. I'm seal crawling like a dead baby seal. Almost out, almost free. We remain unscathed. Holy shit.
While we didn't find anyone missing here this time, certain parts of the pancake are too tight to kick yourself out of, meaning that if you came here alone and got stuck, you'd likely die. Or begin a brutal rescue mission like the famous incident of a man named Floyd Collins who got stuck in a cave after the ceiling collapsed in on him and died after 14 days straight of failed rescue attempts. With 460 miles of cave and as the largest cave system in the world, there's no way Floyd is the only one who's met his fate in Mammoth Cave. So I went to meet a cave fanatic named Kevin who agreed to let me enter his private entrance to Mammoth Cave.
I'm probably in this cave 40, 50 times a year. I cave a whole lot.
Would anyone ever find me in a private entrance like this?
Why are you asking that? I don't know. Could you get lost forever in Mammoth? If that's the question, yeah, you could get forever lost in Mammoth Cave.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's not fully explored. A lot of people, they go to what's called Pirate's Pod. That's a pretty tough trip to Pirate's Pod.
So if we were gonna find any people who have gone missing, it seemed like that would be a good place to start our search. But there was one catch.
We have to be very careful to protect these entrances, and we have to lock ourselves in.
See you on the other side. We are sealed like a mummy. This looks like the holes I used to dig in my backyard. What is that, Kevin?
So Dick and I dug this.
That seems like a lot of work.
Now when a flood comes in, the water comes in and goes down the dome. Yeah, I've been in here when water in Kangaroo Canyon, where you guys will go, where it's staying might be ankle deep, where it was almost chest deep.
Okay.
And you could barely get back up because of the force.
A bunch of crickets are jumping around here. They're called cave crickets.
And unlike the other caves, non-human life down here seemed to flourish. This map here only shows a single section that Kevin has explored thoroughly, but the entire Mammoth network is so massive that this would be a great place to disappear.
It's gonna get tighter, yeah.
Get tighter? Okay, we're going down this ladder. A little bit treacherous, quite thin. A heavy set would definitely break this thing, no doubt. Moral of the story is do not get fat, kids. We've accessed 500 plus miles of cave system. I'm sweating like a dog right now.
Yeah, you're still in the entrance.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm being humble. Kevin, I feel like this is a pro cave. I like it.
What cave likes you? No, tight climb coming up.
I'll be honest, we just went through Petty John's, and there's a lot of warm up before it gets tight, wriggly, and jagged.
Okay.
This was humbling.
Okay.
This feels like a pro cave.
Okay.
We began working our way down to Pirate's Pot, the deepest part of Kevin's private entrance. But 10 minutes in, this cave was more treacherous than the worst parts of Petty John.
Oh, a death trap right beneath us, yeah?
This direction.
We're going down there.
It's not bad. You just need to watch it.
This is a demonstration that the average spelunker breaks their neck mid-descent. I'm surprised you have the strength to come down here, given that you're a vegan.
I'm down here all the time, bro.
All right, we're going in deep right here. I call this the potato chip. Light work. It's all the positioning. You can see that right above us is a deadly descent, in my humble opinion. I would not condone the average individual doing that. My back drop. My ass is too thick. Second ladder, of course. Okay, we've made it to an open system here. This is pretty unbelievable.
So these fossils then are like 50 million.
Kevin, are you allowed to take a fossil home?
No.
I was just kidding, Kevin. I'm sorry.
This is South Branch Kangaroo Trail.
Why is it named the Kangaroo Trail?
Because you have to hop across canyons.
With each kangaroo jump revealed an abyssal chasm that could, would, and most likely has swallowed men whole.
Look at that. Wow. It's a ravine. I'm gonna demonstrate the hop. This is light work.
Okay.
Okay. Easy. Old man jumping across the cliff. Yeah. Yeah, I heard a little bone crack as he landed. All right. Let's go take a breather. Hold on. I could see how Kevin just chills down here with his friend, Dick. Have we seen anywhere where someone might be able to disappear down here yet?
It's 427 miles of cave, man. Like, pick a direction. There was like 4 turnoffs already where someone could have got stuck or lost or stuff. Like, do you fall down one of those ravines? How often are you looking down and like checking the whole ravine?
Not at all.
There could be like, we could have passed like 60 bodies already. There could be a body right there. It's like 5 feet from us. It's just stuck in a crack.
We had made it through the kangaroo trails, and Kevin had one last piece of wisdom before he abandoned us.
This is where you'll probably take a wrong turn. Because like I said earlier, you know, you're seeing it this way. But when you come out, it's that way. It looks totally different. It's a totally different cave coming out. And,
do you think it's easy to get lost out here? Okay.
I know it is. I mean, I've had it happen. It can happen quick. And of course, once it happens, your rational self doesn't kick in. You start to panic. You just can't help it.
Have you panicked before?
Sure. And so, you know, you start thinking, you know, where am I? What did I do? Where did I mess up? And then you have to just retrace your steps slowly until you're right. So if someone gets hurt, it's a minimum 24 hours getting them out.
And on that note, I never saw Kevin again. We were alone.
Kevin did not trust us with a full map because he said it would only confuse us more.
And even this is confusing.
We're gonna do our best to navigate at least to Pirate's Pot, and we'll see how long it takes, and we'll just have to make sure that we don't get lost.
And I just realized that I am down to my last backup battery on my main light. We're hitting the last battery here, so our time is limited.
We're heading down Kangaroo Alley, which about every 5 to 10 feet, we have a jump of about 15 to 20 feet above the ground. A loose foot here could indicate pretty serious fall.
Is anyone down here?
If 20-foot drops weren't dangerous enough, we soon realized the ground itself was crumbling.
Here's what I want to paint out. Look at how sheer that is. This is just pancake. Look at that edge coming off.
It's actually making me nervous.
Whoa!
You can hear the water.
Another abyssal hellhole. Look at how thin it's wearing over here. Like this is practically floating in the air. Okay, we've made it to Kangaroo Canyon. If you don't believe me, look at this artistry.
Well, we're gonna have to now look for a small ladder.
But little did we know, after scaling over a few more death holes and even a mini pancake, the small ladder in question would lead us into the tightest, longest, and wettest part of any cave yet.
Going straight for that ladder right here. I have no clue how Kevin put this ladder down here. I'm gonna be honest, easily an opportunity to get hurt, slip, die.
We are gonna go for 700 feet down there. This is where I'm actually getting a little bit concerned.
And just to emphasize, our feet are getting soaked down here.
Yeah, the first thing I'm noticing is we're getting wet. I was told that we could get up to chest deep water in here. Water's 50 degrees, means we're setting a clock. And when that clock runs out, we have hypothermia and we're in trouble.
Which were very similar conditions to the ones that killed Floyd Collins in this very same cave.
It's getting extremely tight right now. I'm having the sideways shimmy right now. Pete, does it get any thinner?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to extend my body a little bit. This is genuinely scary. This has gotta be one of the tightest spots we've been in. Okay, the water's getting deep. Okay, we're all kind of just having a little panic attack here. A collective little panic attack right now. Holy shit, it is fucking cold. I don't know when this ends, nor do I know where Pete went. I'm hoping I see him soon. Okay, I'm seeing no end in sight. This is high anxiety right here. This is tight. It's a full sideways shimmy. Oh my god! Oh.
Hey, you found me.
That was not necessary. Wait, we found Pete.
Oh, I see a ladder!
That's the pirate's pit.
Oh my god, a 50-foot drop?
Yeah.
Oh, hell no!
The only issue was, to get there, we had to climb down a 50-foot ladder. This would be a perfect place to fall down and never be found again.
The fact that they put a ladder here blows my mind.
This is where we decided this is a smart idea.
Definitely not. But none of this ever has
So
been.
let's just talk about this, Pete.
After establishing that if you slipped and fell, you would die, we let Pete go first.
That is genuinely terrifying, but I will say they did a great job setting this up. Okay, it is quite a long ladder, I will say. This is unfucking. Oh, yo! A waterfall. Pete, we did it. Let's check out the view.
After a grueling 7 hours in the cave, we made it to Pirate's Pot. But with 0 spelunkers in sight, it seems the common theme in these caves are that once you get lost, you disappear forever. So we left Mammoth Cave the same way we came in.
Freedom!
Now we're going to the M Cave, which is in the middle of the Nevada desert, and it may or may not exist.
Clearly, once these spelunkers get lost, they become one with the cave. And a man named Steve in the Las Vegas deserts believes he found the location of the legendary M Cave, where many believe an explorer by the name of Kenny Veach went missing in.
Steve, why do you think Kenny Veach went missing out here?
Kenny Veach commented on a YouTube forum a while ago that when he was hiking out here, he found a cave, a mysterious deep dark cave that the closer he got to it, his whole body started vibrating and he got really scared. So he left, and then they kind of called him out and said, you need to go find the cave. So he came back, but on the third time out here, he never came back. He disappeared. Did he find the cave? Did he have an accident? Nobody knows. He has not been seen or heard from in about 10 years. There could be strange things out there. Area 51 is 45 miles north, and we're not that far from it. Where we're going is so remote. I've been told only 8 other people have been out there. It's so remote.
6-hour hike to the M Cave begins.
Some of the other YouTubers have been scared away because they said they've been followed. People have been outside their house. I've been contacted by a few folks who seem legit. I'm quite sure there's some government interest.